What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is your boy Warren Marlowe off the Buzzing with Marlowe podcast, and we are, ladies and gentlemen, live. I hope all is well, man. Happy Friday. I know it's been a while since we've done these, but guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, most importantly, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to stay in contact with all our platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Snapchat. We are all there. Also, guys, you can follow us on all audio platforms. We are on everything but, let's say this again, but Pandora. Why? Pandora. Why? But as you know, guys, if you follow us, we are on Good Pods as well. Shout out to everybody right now. Number 3 right now on Wrestling Podcast and overall number 3. So major round of applause for y'all. Thank y'all. But man, we here. Buzzing with Marlowe. I know we've been doing them on Wednesdays and on Thursdays, but now we are back on our original day, Friday. And that's right, guys. I've got a special episode today. Man, I've gotten so excited about this one because, you know, we've all had these references consistently, nonstop. I mean, I felt like it's definitely time. But, man, we here. But I got to give a couple of shout-outs first. Shout out to the sponsors that represent the pod. Shout out to Dubby, there you go, Dubby. You could get you all kinds of type of energy. I know that is the new sensational things now, guys. You can go and get you pre-workouts. They're jitterless energy, guys. They're sugar-free as well, but they're not those caffeine drinks that make you have insane caffeine crashes, insane headaches, stuff like that. So I definitely recommend these. They're very tasteful as well. I think they have only 154 milligrams of caffeine, so which is a big deal because most stuff now is at least 200 or more. So 154 milligrams of caffeine. If you're pretty sensitive to caffeine, just take a little bit, like a half of a scoop, a little bit, and you'll be fine. But guys, if you need some extra energy to get you to go, even streamers, podcasters, anything, go to Dubby, hit the promo code Buzzing with Marlowe, and you get 15% off. We're also going to be doing a giveaway next week regarding Dubby. So, man, shout out to them. Also, shout out to the Ultimate X, my workout regimens right now, man. I got to tell y'all, man, these guys right here hooked me up very well with shaker bottles, protein shakes, creatine, anything like that, man. As y'all know, I'm getting prepared to get in the ring and all this crazy stuff. Well, actually, I've been in the ring, but I obviously got to stay in shape and doing the stuff. So if you see me in the gym, I'm always rocking something from the Ultimate X. Man, they're awesome gear, awesome wear. I will definitely say their shorts are amazing. Feels so light, everything, man. If you got a squat day or anything like that, highly recommend getting you a pair of those shorts, and you will feel very, very good about yourself. But shout out to the sponsors. But also, guys, we have got nonstop things. Obviously, you saw me on the commission on Wednesday. Shout out to my boy Dre on Wheels and my boy Eric the Joker. We were on there talking about just past of the Elimination Chamber, just talking about, you know, the upcoming AEW pay-per-view that's coming up this Sunday. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to be happening, and I've got something special. I know we all started the commission with 3, and it was 3 major podcasts. It was the OTTR Mob Pod, Buzzing with Marlowe, stuff like that. So I got a very special friend today, man. I'm excited, guys, and it's been long overdue. Just long overdue. Skip to my Shanahan. It's about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring him out. My guest today is one of the most originals from the commission talks. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all kinds of craziness. We might even get some old school, nice little references of what we used to do, but I got to bring them out. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Shizz, the BlackHart, Black Zordon, you know, skip to my Shanahan, Baylor himself. Bam, bam, bam.
Thank you. Whoa, such majesties, such prestigiousness coming to the light of the Sperry that I bring to this podcast, well, these podcasts of the world. But thank you for the introduction. But I'm back, you sons of bitches. Y'all missed me. So, yeah, I'm here. I don't know what else to really say. We don't got no Diet Mountain Dews. All we have is a flat Pepsi that half of it maybe like 10 hours. So, right, Skip. Right, that's what you're trying to do to me, Skip. That's what you're trying to do to me, Skip. That's what we're trying to do to me, Skip. See, I wish I was on the opposite end and I had the dashboard because your ass probably would have got hit so many goddamn fucking times already.
Oh, I know. You've been waiting for that for a while.
I've been chilled today.
So, man, how are you? How are you doing?
How am I doing?
Yeah, man. Smiling, rocking the shades, got the gear on. I know you got some new merchant coming out as well. So, what's up, man? How you been?
I always had these shades. That's number one. Number two, I'm okay for the moment. I am content with everything else that's going on. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to hold on strong and try to rebuild and regroup.
BlackHart, you already know it's not Skip. It's Skip.
First of all, Pete, you know what the hell I said. It's Skip! Skip!
Uh-oh, there he is. He's in here. Mr. Joker himself.
He's always going to be here. You can never get rid of Eric, goddammit. That motherfucker, I mean, as much as we love him, bro, I'm sorry. You be a pain in my ass sometimes, but I got to be dealing with you. I love you. Same goddamn time. But you're not the only person I say this thing to. I say it to dudes all the goddamn time. I'm fast. I say this shit all the goddamn fucking time. And you know how me and him are. So there's no other fucking dispute about that. You can throw the faces all the fuck that you want, my nigga. But tonight,
that's Eric's face to you right now.
Today's not the day for us. I'm sorry. We here. Shut up and wrestle. Shut the fuck up. Buy yourself a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Teesprings.com, bonfire.com, and decoslides.com for everything that you see.
Links are below, guys.
Here. Thank you.
The links are below, man.
Better be.
Oh no!
Oh
Lord! Do I need to give him acknowledgement?
Questions about me? I'm just trying to emulate
the penny loafer.
I'm just trying to emulate what we trying to do here, Skip.
Read Peter's comment. The penny loafer.
Joker, the penny loafer.
Oh gosh.
So, what are you, Peter? The ass eater?
Oh Lord, help us! We're already on the start, right?
That's crazy. Well, Peter, we just found out something today about you.
They know. But man, it's been long overdue.
They wasn't there. They don't know because they wasn't there. You know what my man Killer Cameron once said? You wasn't there.
Oh, Eric responded. Oh Lord. Eric responded. I guess Peter might be a candidate in the electric chair.
Nah. He hasn't gone that far. Nah, that's something like you would really have to do something to him or say something to really.
Oh, we might have to watch back on Commission Talks, boy. I had that boy about turn purple. Recorded some.
You keep reminding me that. You keep reminding me of this shit, and I was like, yeah, I still gotta go back and watch that. So there's so much shit I still gotta catch up on. So it's like,
we all do.
So
My
much
goodness.
Time.
We all
so
do.
Much content in so little time, like you can't. And if you do, you have no fucking life at all. And I nearly had no life, well, for understandable reasons. But but after when you started getting back into the groove of things and everything, Skip, it's going to be hard to try to maintain those things. So, what are we going to be expecting?
Peter the tweeter. He just said that.
Tweeting nothing but false kicking to a pillow, thinking that you're doing taekwondo. No, Peter, stop. Stop. I seen that video that you posted up the other day, and I
got a fever.
Laugh, I couldn't laugh. Now I'm laughing because I really had to think oh yeah, I forgot that he made that thing. I forgot he made that video the other day. And when I seen it, I just said, what the hell is this boy doing? Who's got a fever?
I don't know.
I'm not saying. Are you?
For more cowbell.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, get him, boss. Okay.
All
right. Man, obviously, we're on the road to WrestleMania. We're on the road.
Is it really? I've been under a rock for how long now?
Man, oh my goodness. We're on the road to WrestleMania. That means every wrestling promotion and their mama's going to be putting a show out and trying to show out, get into the crowd, get it what they can, get showcased. The American Dragon would approve. What the fuck? Okay.
The American Dragon would not approve. Okay, not even the fucking Karate Kid would even approve. Okay, you belong to the Surfing Ninja. No, you belong in that movie Surfing Ninja. Go research.
Please don't kill the messenger.
Hey. This man will really approve. I'm like, yeah. His one kick to your one kick would be like you try to kick him would be like a featherweight attack. His is like a fucking heavyweight attack.
What it do, baby?
You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot. Stop it. Stop playing with this audience. Stop playing with my G. Know your role, what The Rock says. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, man. Your favorite idol, right?
Yep. So, man.
Yeah, hit him with the Surfing Ninja. Yeah. And that's for some of you older fans. That's in this thing. Yeah.
Oh, we showing it. But let's talk about the first topic. Let's tackle in on one certain individual.
Where's Molly? Where's Molly at? Molly's supposed to be the one in putting us in here and shit like that. You ain't got no Molly, bro. Like, trash.
I guess they said they don't know what they're getting themselves into when they see me and you one-on-one.
Talking about drugs. They're thinking about probably talk about drugs. Well, no, motherfuckers, like this says right here. Boom. Okay. Boom.
Whoa. Oh, you named Jimmy, can you pick that up for me?
What do you need?
That name he just dropped on the floor. That's ridiculous, Skip Bayless.
That's the name. I just dropped it right on your head.
Boom. Right on the floor, right on your head.
Boom.
Come on, man. What's our first topic?
All right. So there's breaking news that there is supposedly a certain individual that is about to be calling it quits. And the rumor is Cowboy Brock, the Beast Brock, the Beast, the next big thing, all the references that we have had in the past is almost about to be the end of the era, honestly, end of an era. If Brock Lesnar's retiring, man. So what do you think about that? I mean, obviously we saw him and Bobby go at it. We were expecting Bobby and him probably go at Mania again. And instead we got Omos and Brock and Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley. So definitely not what anybody's expected at most things. And I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestling fans have been pretty upset about it. Obviously, I know a lot of people's thumbs might need to be iced up a little bit from tweeting nonstop as much as the hatred has it been before poor Omos. What are your thoughts on it?
Wait. Is seriously a problem with this? Is seriously a problem with this? With Lesnar retiring? Or the fact that Lesnar...
When is there not a disagreement for any wrestling fan on anything? A great example, Mandy Rose. as bad as everybody said about how Mandy Rose was and everything. Oh, her to be released like that, blah blah blah. It's like, did y'all really even care at the beginning? Like, seriously, it's like.
I mean, people was trashing her because she just looked like a Barbie doll and just, you know how
You
these
got paid to be a Barbie doll, and then all of a sudden
paid to
people
be a
got mad
Barbie
about
doll,
that.
or you got paid to be a wrestler. So it's either you got both ends of the sword, and they're both bad, no matter which way you look at it. From that one perspective of things. But for Lesnar, like this whole thing right here, I'm not even surprised that this is breaking news. You realize he's been doing part time for how many years? It's bound to fucking happen. Like, and then when you think about it, that part time is going to equal to like maybe a few years of what the regulars are doing right now. Mm-hmm. So for him, he's making money doing a couple matches a year, going home. You don't hear from him for God knows how the fuck long until we get that phone call. Hey, we need you for this. And that's it. And also, rumor had it supposedly that he didn't want to face Bray. And that's why that's what the finish of that match at Elimination Chamber was the way that it was. Yep. So they steer courses. And of course, who got upper hand backstage? He does. So he's going to control his destiny regardless. But to go
apparently it's in his contract.
Huh?
Apparently it's in his contract that he gets to have a say of how his matches go.
So basically, he has full-blown creative control.
And that tells you how much respect he's got to have for Roman.
In a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't heard creative control in a very long time. So be mindful of why do you think this man is getting away with all the shit that he does.
So think of it this way. When he lost to Roman, he was okay with that. More than once. When he lost to Seth, he was okay with that. That just tells you, like, there's some ways that Brock really does care about some of these guys. And, I mean, he has tried to up the ante on some of the talent. I mean, the stuff he did with Sami Zayn, I think, is what invented Sami to get involved into a bloodline story in the near future, to get that started up, because they showed comedy, creativity, stuff like that. Remember the Saskatchewan fishing thing?
Wait, but what is the same thing for Brian? I mean, for Daniel Bryan, same thing for him too.
Oh, with the AJ Lee thing?
Yeah.
The wedding?
Yeah.
What did The Rock say? He looked like a Oompa Loompa that banged a hobbit. A lumberjack that banged a Oompa Loompa. Lord help us. But, yeah, I agree with you.
It's part-time. With him retiring could be a swerve.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really like he's on Edge's level right now where you already know Edge is primed to get ready to do it.
Yeah.
Brock still got a couple more matches in him, but that's still going to prolong like a year.
How old is Brock? Brock started out literally when Brock
started out in his early 20s. So he's been in the game for over 23 years. So I want to say he's probably like 45.
Let's see. Anybody know Brock Lesnar's age? Leave it in the comments.
45 or somewhere close to 50, I think. He's definitely not in his early 40s.
That's what I'm thinking. Banged a hobbit with a punchline. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, that's your dude. That's your guy right there.
Hey, but you deal with him too, asshole.
He's in early mid-40s. Yeah, he is still pretty damn young.
I mean, he probably knows that he's not going to want to wrestle in his 50s. Unlike some people that still kept going because, sometimes people will just say, hey.
Brock's 45.
Hey, the money's great.
He's 45.
And you know what I'm saying? You got to feed your family, dude. Shit. How you think that regular 9-to-5ers don't understand what a wrestler has to go through in these years. Especially when it now is coming closer to your 20th year where like you could be like, okay, I made my 20, I can leave.
Yep.
We can do that. The obvious people, the 9-to-5ers, they can do this shit with ease. Oh, I put in my 20 or I put in my 30, I'm done, I'm out. Wrestlers, you gotta really think about bro, is it the right time for me to go? Do I want to end it on a high note? Do I end it on a bad note?
Yep.
It's not what I'm saying. Retirement is not like going into the retirement board and getting your package that you gotta survive for the rest of your life. It's not like that for them. So I just think with him, he made the money. Now he's probably just bored. Probably just bored.
He's probably getting tired again.
Like,
he's probably tired of bumping.
To like overshadow all the scenarios that he was involved in. I'm seeing it as in like some people may be fueled by money, other people are fueled by happiness, others are fueled by ambition and drive. There's so many other factors that can fuel a human being. His has always been about money. Yep. And if you're living in a fucking country, you spending that much money at home, that money is just saving, stacking the fuck up. You can sit on it for the rest of your life. You're done.
On the live chat. He wants his gimmick back.
Did you just call this man Shaggy?
He said that to Eric.
Oh, I thought he called Eric Shaggy. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's what you came up with? and you're supposed to tell me that you're supposed to be friend. That's embarrassing. Oh no, this is what you're trying to do to me today. But bottom line is, I still see Brock going a couple more matches. That's going to lead into a year. He's not going to completely walk away after WrestleMania.
No, I don't. He's not going to look at just getting inducted to the Hall of Fame instantly.
All right. Well, I have a question for y'all.
BlackHart.
Peter, I'll see what you do in a second. So all y'all, do you see Brock Lesnar retiring before Edge? I want y'all to think about that. And the answer is no.
Edge has been there for a long ass time.
And the answer is no. Then you got nothing to worry about when the fuck he said that. I'd rather take Edge serious when he said my time. I mean, I'm running out of time. I took that seriously because that really tells me, man, yeah, based on his history, his injuries, and everything else, I wouldn't be surprised that he would actually be like, okay, like, you know what, I'm done. I came back. I fulfilled my obligation. I fulfilled my own obligation to myself.
He ran hard
after
too.
Being off the shelf for 9 years. Yeah, you know, you did everything that you said that you did, and you know what I'm saying, good. I got nothing against that. So Edge could be gone next before Brock. I see Brock within like next year, 2024. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see 24. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That's my take on it, Skit.
You know what?
Yeah, made you little bastard. See, look, man.
Shannon Sharp's brain spinning.
You're so fucking lucky.
I don't get this opportunity a lot with you lately.
Lucky. Nah, man, you're lucky.
It's been so long overdue. It's like we never get to do these things anymore. It's sad.
Well, I'm sorry that y'all want to do things serious on another platform. Well, not platform, but you want to do seriousness over there on the other show on Wednesdays.
I take Ed serious because
of
also what he said last year.
Bring in an insane clown on the show, and then you see what the hell that turned out to be. It turned out to become your own wrestling asylum because you got 3 different mind frames talking about wrestling, but one of them is actually a fucking nutcase. Done. Love you too, Eric.
Oh, hell then.
Hey, you wanted to bring that Shannon Sharp out? Here you go.
Skip, don't be that guy. She dated 6 other guys. I know she's telling you, Skip.
Bad choice. Bad choice. Even I would not even try to play that clip.
I just love the part where Skip would get mad. He's like, I have one woman. It's just a reference, Skip. It's just a reference.
Folks, that's not. See, folks, he can't do what the fuck I do on my shit later on tonight at 11:15. You'll see what the fuck I do compared to what the fuck they hate.
But there's no case loves y'all already then.
Exactly. You see?
Bruh, he has ran on that Jim Carrey reference since you started that with him. He has quoted everything with Jim Carrey. I told him, I said he's got to redo the skit where remember him on Pet Detective where he's in the cuckoo's nest.
He has to be Fire Marshal Bill. He has to be Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah, okay.
He has to be Fire Marshal Bill. He has to be the testosterone woman. He has to be damn, what's the other shit that he played in Living Color?
Cable guy.
He played the pastor. Nah, he played one pastor. He played the salesman. He played one of the dumb kids in the home the clown skits. Yeah.
Oh, look what you did. Look what you
I'm
did.
sorry.
Look what you did.
I know what you're talking about.
You're giving this man some ideas now. Lord have mercy. But
okay, well, my squad should be feeding me ideas. It shouldn't be me feeding y'all shit.
It's the pass to give, man. He said he's done setting picks for y'all. He needs to pass.
Ideas, but I'm gonna give y'all a motherfucking idea. Take your mama say you got your motherfucking
for fire marshal. Look what he wrote. I need makeup for fire marshal. Bull.
Do your research then, because I know what Fire Marshal Bill looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was like, huh? Peter says he's Jim Carrey Jr. I do a great Fletcher from Liar Liar as well as Ross Parrott and his Seinfeld impression. Okay. Somebody, I guess we're doing the battle of the Jim Carrey reference.
No, if Peter was something from Seinfeld, Peter would have to be Newman. Peter, you would never have to be motherfucking Newman. I'm sorry. Newman.
Oh, Peter's stating that he's the new pet detective. Okay.
No, okay. He's the new Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah. Go to break. I got him.
He didn't like that one. He didn't like that shit. He didn't like that shit.
But all right, man. So obviously, Brock Lesnar, we're thinking about a year minimum.
I'm thinking about a year. By next year. Next year, it got to be like a big match.
Who do you think his final match would be against?
Good point. I mean,
they could extend it out, maybe wait out and do the Bobby Lashley thing.
Let's see. Can't bring back her Angle. Could be back the Rock, but probably ain't gonna do that. Could bring back Cena. Who's the very first match? His dark match was Spike Dudley. Can't really bring him back.
Bring Hardcore Holly back.
Look at my face when you said that. I said, huh, a sandbag incident. Damn. Fucked up, man.
Who could? Wow. Well, shit. Triple H is retired.
Me.
Orton. I mean, you could do Orton if Orton is healthy again. Because I'm pretty sure he's about to start coming back.
I don't know. I mean, there's not really a lot of people. I mean, if he
Orton's only 2 years younger than him.
Or maybe they see him in Bray for next year, and Bray can just write him off WWE universe on the face of the earth. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. He ain't gonna be the type. He doesn't strike me as the type of person that would want the whole standing ovation, him sitting in the ring, doing all that type of stuff. He just want to be like, yo, listen.
I've thrown everybody in
this way, boom, 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 and once I hit the curtain, I'm out. And that's that. I mean,
bring a tractor and just take the ring with him.
What did he just say?
So you can draw that tractor back out and just take the ring. Say, I'm done.
And just be like, yo, make sure that money drops off right in front of the apartment. Nice little Brinks truck.
Vince, stop looking at Sable.
I mean, he's gonna be looking at Sable. That's his everyday thing. You know, just like Duke's everyday thing is lotion, his cell phone or tablet, and God knows what.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Same thing for Warren. He needs his dabby little merchandise and shit like that. Me, I just need my OTGR merch, my little, my little.
You look like you need some Dubby in your life right now. You'd be so much more hyped up, ready to go.
I don't know what a Dubby even is. I don't even know what a Dubby even is. Yeah, you talking like this? Wow.
Hey, man, it's a good
I was
product.
trying to listen, number 3. Okay, don't try to come at me
What's
sideways.
up? What's up?
Dave, what up, man? My boy Dave, man, go tune into every single shit that he reports, man. Some of it, right on course.
Where did we get into reference with cars?
Lots of that I don't even know about. So
Where did we get into the reference with this? Where did we even get a reference with cars?
Why did we just go into cars? Why did this just went from seriousness to Disney Pixar?
I think somebody knows about your past with your Disney references. I don't know. White cotton panties, as Cornette said.
Probably because of you.
Vince would talk to his shit.
It's probably because of you. Definitely probably because of Eric. But I would think that. I would definitely say it was really because of him. Because he's in the same bubble, he's in the same group that I am, so I know he'll probably like bring it up eventually if I go into like a space. He'll probably bring it up then, but he won't do it behind like a text.
Eric said, "Are you high, Peter?"
He's high. He's high from sniffing Sables' bra, and that's it. That's his fix. Quagmire shit out his ass is so.
Oh my gosh!
Where's your henny?
I don't got no henny. I ain't got no henny today, Skip. I got no henny today, Skip. Yeah, I ain't got no henny today. I mean, I finished one not too long ago, but I don't have another one. Sorry.
Up, down, up, down.
You're gonna get either one, but you're not getting.
These two are going back and forth. Man. Lord have mercy.
Get Uri done.
All right. I don't know if we should acknowledge that one. I don't know.
That's Peter just being Peter. It's like fast forward that part. So we're gonna fast forward right through this.
Just keep moving. Just keep going. All right. So obviously we got new tag team champions for the women. But we got new tag team champs. The ladies' side, we got Becky Lynch and Lita, your new women's champs. What you got, man? What you think about that? Damage Control got damaged by the redhead Control.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
What would their tag team name be? What tag team name would you give Lita and Becky Lynch?
Gingerbread. Done. The gingerbread game. Perfect. That's even better. Well, I don't know if you even want to say game for.
I'm sure they would be able to put that on a WWE reference.
And that's
the gingerbread game.
That's what I just thought about too, because it's still PG, so I don't think that they really wanted to do something like that. You know,
they could be like New Day throwing out gingerbread cookies.
Why not? Make gingerbread cookies a yearly thing. Don't just do this shit around Christmas time. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Shine by me, please.
I'm finally.
You want to say something? Say these motherfucking cookies.
Lord have mercy. I can be random sometimes. I do know when to be serious, and I'm happy for Lita.
You're random almost 85% of the day. 15%, you can actually speak some shit. That I can actually speak of.
Put that on a t-shirt and a pro wrestling team. Oh my gosh.
Put what on a t-shirt?
Oh my
the gingerbread house?
Lord.
Gingerbread house thing?
My wife would buy one. She's a gingerbread obsession.
And they man, and they put the whole gingerbread game out their ass with this. I swear to God, I'm gonna be like, yo, I want my money, I want my royalty, I want my
commission.
All this shit. I want all this thing. I want all of it. I'll be a silent partner and all that shit. Silent payments, I don't care. Buy me out, $500,000. Shit, man, buy me out there. I can write and say that, okay, you guys created it. I don't give a fuck. Just give me the money.
We did it on gingerbread.
Make sure that shit actually hits my deposit too, please. All that shit. I wouldn't mind that.
The gingerbread gang. All right, so Obviously, my girl came out with him. The beautiful woman, like this woman, just I don't know, don't fucking age at all. Little Miss Trish Stratus.
Your girl Skip.
Rumor has it,
Your girl Skip.
This could be a possible match.
Wait. Listen to me. Your girl Skip.
Hey,
Skip. Since when?
hey, my wife knows this could be a hall pass if it's with Trish.
This could be all. Yo, Samantha, I hope and pray that you heard that back there.
She knows.
Then shit. Then you better make sure that you got a good lawyer on the side too. Talking about that's my on top of that.
We'll have Trish.
Yeah, the fuck right. No. Skip really said that's gonna be my hall pass. Listen, if the real life Skip Bayless would have done that shit, that white Ernestine would have chopped that motherfucker's head off.
Would get buried.
Fuck you talking about? But you.
I don't have much to say about anything today, about the grandpa sweater you're wearing.
I got the flu.
I don't. You got the flu?
And I don't feel well.
Did you disrespect my shirt, bro? Hold on. I know it's thinking that I should disrespect my shirt. Meanwhile, you still wearing a goddamn tank top. What? It's not even spring yet.
It's merch.
No one can see that shit. They can see my shit more than they can even see yours.
Why are you hating?
Listen, I ain't.
Why are you hating?
Listen, man. This is.
Do you have an OTTR hook tank top?
See, listen, I don't hate. I just spit facts. I spit facts that even you don't even think about. And then you'll be like, you know what?
What's up, Christy?
I'm like, oh. Miss Christy
I think
Quinn.
WWE has to do something with damage control at WrestleMania, so this match might be it.
I don't know. I have a funny feeling. Well, I don't know if this was the question. How do I feel about
don't think it was the first idea at first. I don't think
But listen, I wasn't surprised because somewhere reason.
I mean, you got to have a baby face to have the title.
I mean, you kind of smelled like something was going to happen, and then they're not really doing anything with them titles that much until with Damage Control was the only team, legitimate, that held them. How many other teams have faced them that were legitimate teams? And this has been the biggest argument I've been telling y'all for nearly what? How many seasons now? This women's tag team division is technically dead. It's been on life support, and then you gotta go to the well, bring back some Hall of Famers that's not doing anything, that's willing to make some time to travel and fill them in the void. They can't do that for too long unless you're gonna say they might as well just become a whole tag team, and now we're gonna just get her back on the road 24/7 again. Bro, you know you got tag teams down in NXT. You know you're still weaning people. You still got other WWE owns a couple of the indies promotions right now. Why ain't you making some phone calls to get some women up there? So in this case, it's like when you're running low on options and then you got to make choices like this, that just automatically tells you that your division is weak. But people want to jab and jive at AEW's women's division, but we all know what the fuck. That's been 3 years since that company has been formed. This women's division, this women's tag team division has been out for almost, 6 years? Longer than that? It's 2023 when they introduced them. No one can even say that. Wow. So, listen, the game plan
answer in the comments, guys. Let us know.
The game plan is pretty obvious here, folks. For me, Becky, Lita, Shayna, Ronda. That's what you need to do. Damage control, no disrespect. Io Sky needs to get the fuck out of there. She needs to get the fuck out of there. Yes, she does. Because this whole thing,
I think she stands out more than Dakota Kai, in my opinion.
But that's the point. It's like you have to bring it's like the token person in every group.
My biggest thing about Dakota is I think she needs the group or there's nothing for her, in my opinion.
She can still be by Bayley's side. That's fine. But Io just doesn't seem like she just don't want to be there. Like you can tell from her demeanor and just like
her in-ring ability has
you can
changed
be
a lot
bro, like, I'd
since
rather
that.
be
Yeah,
either by myself or with Oscar right now because Oscar is turning into something. And I have a funny feeling you're gonna redo the whole Kabuki Warriors, which is Io and Oscar. But yet now you actually giving me a team that I can actually fuck with because you know both their styles will mesh well with each other's. Even though it's very stereotypical, of course, I know Warren. Shut the hell up.
you did not bring that reference back to Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, I did that. So, but they just listen. They just might do that. They just might do that. And listen, Triple H, if you're watching this, just do it. Please, just do it.
Be like Nike. Get you a sponsor.
Dakota has the potential to be a star when she. Well, you know what they're gonna do, Christy? And let me just give you a little hint of how WWE does things. If they want you to speak clearer, wait, hold on. If WWE wants you to speak clearer English, they're gonna make you go do courses to get your dialogue and everything like that down. If she can't do that with her own speech and accent, forget it.
Yeah, Io's English ain't that great. Yeah.
Which is exactly why you can tell like she's the token person in that group.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can tell by the face, she does not want to be there. Rather anywhere else would be in that ring next to these two goofballs. And who would be the number one person that you would see turn on them first? Io.
That boy gave you a nickname. BH is right on that one, Christy. So now hashtag you got a new nickname, BH.
That's my initials, you dumbass.
I know, but I was just trying to
say skip.
Somebody bring me Shannon Tinney. That's why I disconnect when Claudio was in WWE and Nakamura too. I don't know if Nakamura is really disconnect with it. I think he's just
no. Here's another good example. William Regal and Tajiri.
Yes.
But
that definitely reminds me of that. Yes.
But somehow, some way, they made that shit work. And then you would hear stories from William Regal about how their relationship was driving on the road with each other all them times, blah blah blah, and just the fact that how his demeanor is so strict and serious, like it's that nuts. So if you're gonna be with someone, you gotta know inside the ring and outside the ring, and that's what I honestly just say to myself. In Io's case right here, I mean, maybe she's learning from Dakota and Bailey, or they could be learning more from her. Who knows?
Didn't he and Dakota tag in NXT?
No,
they didn't tag.
That was
before
Dakota
she went bad.
And Raquel.
Well, I'm saying before she went bad guy. Because I thought Dakota tagged with a lot of people.
Io was always a solo. No, Io was always a solo wrestler.
Okay.
She wasn't never in the tag team when she was in NXT when she was down there. She was always.
That's when Tegan came back, and then obviously they wanted to do something with her, just obviously to build the feud with them. So yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, my biggest thing, and I when I watched the Ariel episode. His podcast when he was talking with Bailey and Bailey's main purpose of why her reason of returning. It wasn't just for a championships, which that really said a lot for me when she's been wanting someone to do a group like this for a long time. And this is something that she's been pushing for a very long time. And they've done decent. I think they could have done a little bit more with it. Mm-hmm. And obviously making Bailey look like the weakling out of all of them. Kind of, I don't think is a smart, but also in a way it is kind of a good booking scenario because then, okay, Bailey could turn on the group or something like that, which we know she doesn't want to do that.
Or like I said, the group will turn on her.
Exactly.
Or one leaves, it just gets replaced with someone else.
Right. So if they do the 6-man tag, do you think the titles will be on the line?
To do something that they want to do something with, but they don't have nothing for them, and then they'd be like, you know what? We got a spot right there. Why not just fill her in?
Yeah.
That'll actually be someone saving grace right the fuck about now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
honestly, about that. So Do you think if they do this 6-man tag match, do you think it's going to be for the women's titles?
Hell no. It's just going to be a solid 3-on-3. That's it.
Just to basically have Trish and Lita in them. I mean, it makes that symbolize, WrestleMania goes Hollywood. So, I mean,
goes Hollywood, you got to bring in some stars. Well, you got to bring in some Hollywood people.
We got to get the WWE.
Some legends and shit.
WWE's version of the Pam Andersons, God forbid if they did a skip from Baywatch for her.
WWE's version of the Golden Globe Awards is WrestleMania this year. That's basically it. That's basically it.
Hey,
it's basically doing like some Golden Globe shit. WrestleMania. That's it. Because you're doing it for 2 nights. Don't try to give me that shit. Don't, yo, I swear. I should have made you find all these clips your goddamn self.
Those are the ones I found right there. The ones I've been clicking recently, those are the ones I haven't did.
Oh, because that's the only one that you actually remember.
Sir.
It's sad.
I work hard for this, okay? Okay.
You work.
Hey.
Listen,
as long as you won't, you're still lost.
Listen. I'm not going to question another man's work ethic and shit, but you're not going to question my shit.
I never questioned your work ethic.
Nah, but you was like, I put in work in this too. I'm like, yeah, that's us almost every week since we started this thing.
Behind the scenes,
I can even tell you who
you ain't lying.
Now, I'm about to say, like, who puts in the most work? I'm about to say, yeah, the hands will definitely point over to me over here. I'm like, thank you very much. But it's still slow progression because you're doing promotional sponsorship and shit. So you're actually ahead of us, and in a lot of ways. So you're doing better than me, technically.
Gotta get on that Dubby.
First of all, see that Billy G bull jive over there on the other side. All right, Skip. Say that shit from over there. Don't care about this crap.
They say the Maasai, the tribesmen, they send the young boys out. In order to become a man, you must kill a lion. If I'm going to the lion's den, Ray, I'm banging on my drum because I want him to know I'm coming. Because I don't want him to say I snuck up on him. Oh, you killed a lion, he was asleep. No, wake your butt up and look me in my eye. I got no problem with what he said. I'm coming to your house. I want you to know I'm coming to your house. You know what? I ain't even knocking. I'm gonna open the door. I ain't taking off my shoes either, and I hope they're muddy. I'm gonna sit on your couch and I'm gonna keep my feet up on your coffee table. And now what? But you better be prepared.
Oh, that's how you talking to me. Oh.
For room rating.
Warren must have a death wish on him because I don't want to sign this contract. You better remember, motherfucker, I go live in like 5 hours.
We know.
I can say all this shit for later, or I can do this to you now.
Hey, it's a reunion. I mean, think of it this way. For season 4, you were episode 101, and now we are 25 episodes now. This is 125 today. And that's insane. Isn't it crazy how fast this stuff can go and how like just a different way every single episode can, and just to keep consistently going for 125 episodes and for a number that you do and stuff like that, man. Like
I don't remember
it takes us. It's crazy. Like it's crazy to believe that sometimes. Like we don't take back and look at that like that. So it's like, dude, when we really get to see their archives.
Dude, that's like. Wait, so let me think about this. I started almost 3 years ago. 3 years in exactly 8 days. 3 years in exactly 8 days. That has to be at least almost 300 episodes that I done since I started. And that's and that's only including last week of wrestling. I'm not even including Wrestling Area. I'm not including CNC Connection. I'm not including Wrestling Assign. I'm not including the watch parties. I'm not including After Darks. And you won't talk about that? Yeah. In a 3-year time span.
Yeah.
Nigga, this shit feels like nearly 7 years that I went through in the podcast world. I'm like, you guys are the one that's bringing me the fuck out.
Hey,
But
yeah.
then again, it's the wrestling industry. I think it's burning me the fuck out. I think it really is. Because think about it. We are slave for our content, right? And all of us to make our content, what do we need to do?
Ooh. Dang.
How about you speak, motherfucker?
That's yeah.
How about you
Wow.
speak, motherfucker?
Wow.
Shannon Sharp's brain spinning, spinning and spinning and spinning. Are you hypnotized by it? Is that how you feel?
For real? Wow. I thought you was reading something that someone said in the chat. Wow. You just dissected my thought. Wow. I didn't know.
It was even worse though. You know, I can't say I'm a Cowboys fan. That's just one part I could not do.
I was expecting Skip to come at me like this today, but oh man, he's trying to have me really say some shit tonight.
Gotta get you all heated up. Remember last time you were on here, you basically put a funeral together that day.
I'm trying. Wait. What did you say about funerals?
I said the last episode we were together, 101, had you dressed up, literally motivated you to dress up fully to get fully in character for the episode that you brought out.
Oh shit! Wow. Wait, damn! It was that episode that I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna dress up."
Because remember, I told you I said it'd make it more cooler if you actually pulled that whole giddy up. And then I see you do. I was like, yes.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that to me. You know what, yo?
And then you sent me a big old middle finger emoji. It said, "This is your fault."
Like that, just to have to tear my own shit off. And he's like, "Bro, like you just gotta do it. Like you just gotta do it." I'm like. And then I thought about it like hours later, and I was like, I was like, you know what? I was like, I did tell him to dress all black too, so I'm like, fucking come on. And I was like, Warren.
Weed. And yeah, and I was watching it just feeling like this right here. Like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
Jedi mind tricks still work.
And you heard it here, folks. He tricked me. Okay? You heard it here, folks. Basically, what he just said was a mind manipulated game.
If you're watching it past the commission episodes, if we went back and forth, it was my fault.
Nah. You heard what he said, just like he manipulated me to do that whole funeral eulogy for the Midwest Park. I mean, this cast and shit. You heard this man.
Oh, Lord.
If it wasn't for him, I never would have done that goddamn skit in the beginning of that fucking episode. So blame him. Blame this motherfucker. Don't come at me just because I was the one who did that and made all this shit happen. He was the one. He was the brainchild. Because you heard,
I was the creator. I was the writer.
Literally. Wow. Okay,
I was the creator.
All right, Warren. All right, man. Damn, I did not know that he set me up. He set me up to try to go after someone in a more brute tone and have to really play the fucking part to do it. I wasn't even going to even go to that full depth extent until when your stupid ass.
So it's all my.
Damn.
Oh, he got that Will Smith treatment. I guarantee you got that Will Smith treatment when he said he coming back, Skip.
I think you're right.
I'm sorry, Tom.
But obviously, let's keep going.
I'm gonna get your ass back. Yo, man, I'm gonna get your ass back, dog. That ass. I'm gonna get your ass back. Like,
we talked for like 3 or 4 hours that same right after you finished that episode.
Exactly. Which made it even more coincidental how all that shit happened in the first place. That's why I really sat there and I really said, so wait, all this shit could have been avoided if I just would have thought narrowly straight before we even started and didn't even change my phone.
No, I think your group would have got you to do something just as much as like that.
No, all of them wasn't like, yo, like black, no, like you got like dressed up and shit. I was the one who told them to
I
do
got
it
the.
because
I made your
because if I was doing it and no one
gimmick
else was
just
doing
more
it, it would have made no
prestige.
fucking sense. So they always like, nah, fuck it, man. We're just gonna throw him on something.
You gotta be the leader. You gotta be the leader. That's what it is. You
That's
just
the
had to be
point.
the leader,
No,
and that even pushed them to start wearing suits or whatever, just for that one little scene.
That wasn't the point. The point was it was supposed to be a funeral. So you have to dress up as when you go to a fucking funeral. Why do you think I told him to dress black? Like it's common sense. So,
all right. So this is the
charges. I'm missing all charges now. I'm free. That charge is exonerated. I'm good. All right, moving on.
So this is the rumored card right now. So far, these are the guaranteed matches that we are getting. And obviously at the very bottom, we found out the host of WrestleMania.
Warren, you still ain't shit though, by the way.
It's in Hollywood.
Hey,
and
Warren,
why not make it awesome? What's your thoughts on it, bro?
first and foremost, you ain't shit. Second of all, you definitely ain't shit. Third, you were born to be shit. God damn, I'm so stuck in that last one. Oh, shit. And last but not least, you will forever be shit, Skip. You will forever be shit, Bayless. That's what you want, shit, Bayless.
Here we go. Yeah, that's what I want.
I got how I got.
I know this thing. Oh, okay. Before I lose my composure with this, it's not really to drop the belt. It's not really to drop the belt. Cody's the asshole. Rhea, this is her just due, and this is that payback for Great American Bash a couple years back and WrestleMania. So she needs to get back for this. Are you really serious about this whole Omos and Brock Lesnar matches? All Vince McMahon beating his dick backstage, Brock. Bianca and Asuka. I got a question on this one because I actually like both women.
I like both of them, but the funny thing is, shout out to my buddy Brian B. Man, he had me crying, laughing when he was talking about Asuka's lost to Bianca before. So what do? You just put blue on her. It makes it different.
So now you got blue.
It's blue Asuka. It's not normal Asuka. It's blue Asuka.
But I don't know. I'm probably might actually.
Guys, leave some of your answers in the comments. How y'all feel about this so far?
I'm not actually going with Asuka on that. Fuck that. I'm actually going to.
I think all titles are going to be changed at Mania.
And no one wants to see Miz being the fucking host. Like, get out of here.
Doing the Miz like that. My dog made a half-court three in the Celebrity All-Star game, man.
Half-court shot at the All-Star weekend, and now he's going to be host of fucking.
Hey, man, he's shooting for the stars, bro.
Shooting for the stars, my ass.
That boy was rocking the Kobe's, the Grinches. Those things are nice, too.
Free Cameron Grimes.
Bro. Oh, my gosh.
But you're missing a
DK Metcalf.
But you're missing a good few matches, though. You only gave us 4.
Those are the guaranteed matches right now. There ain't no other guaranteed matches other than Seth Rollins and
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul's already lost. Now it's Logan's turn.
More likely Sheamus. More likely Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for the IC title.
Oh, Eric's mad.
You already missed like a good few, but I can give you some of the more rumor ones and shit. And then down
that 6-man tag's rumor.
Yeah, but if the rumor is true that Triple H is trying to shorten the match card down to literally one night. It's
just for one night?
Just for one night, like bringing WrestleMania back to one night format again.
I kind of like the 2-night thing.
No, but which means it's just a shorter match card.
Yeah, it's a shorter match card, but I'm saying, they just started the 2-match thing. I meant the 2-night thing.
Right, but I say I will look at those as like experimental. Yeah, see, Usos versus KO and Sammy. That's brewing to happen, but it's not official.
It's
but
not
we
official
don't know
yet.
what that's leading up to.
Bruh, I got some theories on that one. We can talk about it in a little bit, but
Sure, Skip.
I mean, hey, I got a nice little theory with this one because, dude, so
now, I kind of missed it when it was just WrestleMania. It was just one night.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just one night. You got the top matches of that card, story-wise and championship-wise, has to be on WrestleMania. It has to, and then that's your cultivated finish line. So most of the storylines will have to either end or when it's just beginning and it tails over towards the New Year and shit.
Be back to one night for Mania. It worked for the pandemic, but people want to have decent one night show, I think. I mean,
listen, bring this shit back to WrestleMania 14, 15, 16, shit like that. One night, 6 to 8 matches.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish it was 2 nights for that WrestleMania 33. I was
at 7 to 8 matches. You straight. That's all that you need.
Yeah.
Some of them would have to be like decent minute, decent minute matches, like 10, 15 minutes. The bigger storylines will get the most time, half an hour, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. That type of shit. That's what you need to book it on. Not every match has to go on for 25 minutes. That's why the people sit in their seats for nearly 7 fucking hours or one sitting. That's what they was trying to fucking avoid back then, but
in the heat too, man, because that show started at like the WrestleMania 33. The gates opened at 2 in the afternoon. Show started at 4 or 5. The pre-show, because the first match was obviously Neville versus who was it?
Just to get into your seat.
Who was it? Neville versus.
If you show at a regular time going to these arenas, you gotta squeeze into people.
I think it was Austin Aries. I think it was Neville versus Austin Aries.
So this had to be what, WrestleMania 31, 32?
WrestleMania 33.
The long
it was an
ramp.
opening show match.
The long ramp?
Mm-hmm. Remember the first one that they introduced? Bruh, the craziest thing about that WrestleMania, I was with the double ring on like the stack up thing, and everybody was like expecting Shane to jump off that damn thing. Remember which one I'm talking about? Where it was like stacked on top. I can show you the picture of the ramp thing. Like the way it was pictured out, it looked like 2 double rings. Everybody was just like, Shane's about to climb this damn thing. Like that thing was super damn high. There was no possible way a human was going to be that damn high in the air.
It never had to be before the Undertaker match then.
Oh, it was way before that. Way before that. Undertaker's was Neville versus Aries.
Oh, what? SummerSlam?
Huh? No, WrestleMania.
SummerSlam where he got hit with the kendo stick by Steve Blackman climbing out that little scaffold shit?
No.
And then he fell backwards.
Because that was the first time they did the stage with the double ring. Like it looked like 2 rings stacked in on side. It was like a whole gap because it was a spotlight thing that went between the 2 rings on the top area. It was freaky as hell. I know they said Shane climbed it and thought about it, and then he was like, "No, I can't even do it."
That's a smart man, knowing your limits.
He did something smart. He didn't want Taker to come at him again.
Like, don't you do anything like that again, boy.
Hey, shout out Sammy and Jimmy and KO versus Solo, Jay, and Roman at some point, calling it now. What do you think?
Roman and Solo versus KO and Sammy?
I think Roman's going to blame Jimmy or Solo when he loses them.
It's not going to be Solo.
It's damn sure not going to be Solo, but it's got to be Jimmy then. Or Jimmy and Jay both will turn.
It'll have to be Jay. Jay's the one that's been the outcry of everyone thus far. And if he's going to go in and do something, he's going to be that deciding factor for a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to have no choices but get the blame and get the ass beaten and shit like that. Then Jimmy's going to have to make a decision. Either he turn face or he stay as a heel.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to be conflicted. Who do you know what I'm saying? Who am I riding with?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you on that. So I say, obviously, we all say that KO and Sammy are going to tag. I like what they're doing. You know, I said my piece. I did this for your family, not for you. I'm going my way. You go your way. I kind of like it, but WrestleMania is right around the corner. You got to get this figured out.
No, wait, calm down, Warren. Here's the thing: there's space in it for Mondays and Fridays.
That's the smart thing.
They're not just focusing on just one show and just continue to start just week that way. They need to they are incorporate both Raw and SmackDown to
it makes you tune in to it more. Yeah.
So whoever that's involved, they're going to be doing double duty that week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what. And I was just saying that the other night, and I was like, dude, you still got at least 4 weeks. You still got Monday on Mondays and Fridays.
Yep.
You could definitely squeeze your shit within the next 4 shows.
And it's making it smart too, because you have to tune into the shows to find out what's going on.
Exactly the point, and that's what makes you want to watch in the first place.
It's giving you that old 90s era
more this week, or people are going to be watching SmackDown tonight because Cody's going to be there. Cody never been on SmackDown. That's going to be a huge, nice little Nielsen rating spike.
Boy, that's going to be crazy. So how do you think they're going to do this? So how do you think, obviously, KO and Sammy are going to join together? How do you think that's going to happen? You feel like both of them are going to just get attacked instantly, and then finally, eventually, they're just like, you know what? Enough is enough. We're going to do this. How do you feel Jay's going to get involved with this? Because I've been seeing numerous times right now, house show wise, it's been Solo and Jimmy as a tag team. So I think Solo and Jimmy might be the ones defending the titles at Mania. They can easily do it because it's a group.
So you really want
we'll
my
talk about
opinion
that one
on
a
this?
little bit.
So you bring my opinion on this? Here it is. So here it is. Jay's going to be the deciding factor in a lot of this shit. Stop.
Oh, for the whole story, yeah.
Yeah, they're only just doing that Solo as the placeholder for right now. Jay's going to come when it's like the 90th, 9th hour, and boom, make a decision full-blooded and go into the match blindly. Okay, I'm here. Let's do this. Either win or lose, and whatever happens afterwards, that's when the whole shit unfolds for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it starts to be like, okay, this is the part that we was waiting on. Now what happens? It's not going to be focused on who wins the title. It's not going to be focused more on Sammy and Owens now. It's going to be what's going to happen with them.
Yeah.
Now that they lost the titles, Roman's pissed. What's going to happen with them? You dishonor your family. And then you might never know, but both of them can get the crap beat out of them. The both of them, maybe not just one. And Solo will probably have to sit there and really make a choice. Am I going to follow Roman, my cousin? Am I going to follow my brothers? You got a whole recipe for disaster, but for total manipulation with the 5 of them, including Heyman, because you know Heyman is in there pulling these strings.
I think Heyman's going to be a big factor in the freaking main event.
And people were really encouraging that, Heyman should manage Cody. I'm like, for what?
Cody doesn't need a manager.
Like, Cody don't need
a stand that shit.
Cody don't
and that's something that AEW really fucks up on.
Need to be a lackey, and right now you have a great babyface in Cody right now that's gonna be your top star draw.
And it's not dying out anytime soon.
No, because he looks good in his suit too, so he's gonna make that press runs.
I don't believe he should be in suits in his promos, in my opinion.
No, because that's what he used to do prior before he even came to WWE.
Yeah.
Don't discourage. So don't just complete abandon that just because that's back then and this is now. That started before. And then he brought over to AEW, then he brought it over to WWE. So he's gonna do what the fuck that he chooses to. And for me, I actually respect it because it brings prestigiousness to your champions.
Yes.
Yep. The only time when you see Roman in his suit when he's doing his little press runs and shit like that, you don't see him in his suit out there in the ring doing promos and actually wrestling a match in a suit. Kudos to Cody.
Christy's a big fan of Cody in the suit.
So you cannot knock that man's game.
No, I mean he changed the whole damn thing. Like, bro, he went from the top to go into the bottom, make a spotlight in the bottom area. Like I said numerous times, man, the one thing I have major respect with him is we were on a show. It was no more than 6 or 7 people in the audience, and he wrestled that show like it was a WrestleMania. That tells you how much you got to respect.
He's the blonde
Cody because
of WWE right now.
He's the difference. I wish he didn't dye his hair. I really wish he did.
But here's the difference between him and Sammy. Pay close attention to this. One is fit for the business. It has a royal family behind his motherfucking name that's going to get him more out there than what Sammy could. Sammy is a fan favorite in Toronto. As every single person that will go to their hometown do that. And Tyler even said it too. He said it best. If you will be in Toronto for 30 straight days and have the same thing over and over again, that's the only set of people that's going to be cheering for him. Once you go outside of that, it's going to be right back to the fun that it was before.
It's going to be foggy back and forth the whole time.
Exactly. But with Cody, and more importantly, Sammy just does not look good in this suit. You can't take the man seriously, even if he did dress him up in the suit. Now you look at Cody. Yeah, that motherfucker could look like he could be part of or he could be a boss of it's on little organization, some shit like that. Like he looks like he could play a villain if you really give him the right role.
That's what I see with him with the suits, though. I see more of a villain than a baby face.
He has more of the look than what Sammy does, and I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between 1 and 2. The difference between Cody and Sammy. Because look at other people from before. Sure, exclude Stone Cold Steve Austin, exclude Bret Hart. Hogan wore a suit. The Rock wore some suits. Triple H wore a suit.
Yeah.
Triple H wore a
suit. That's where I got with the suit thing.
John Cena wore a suit.
Ric Flair.
And why do you think
But CM never came out in the ring with a
But
suit.
Also, fun fact, why do you think CM Punk got treated bad at WWE? Because Undertaker went up to him and encouraged him to start wearing the suit, start acting like you're like a world champion. It is not there. And CM Punk declined because he wanted to be who he was. So that whole dynamic is what was one of the beginnings of the
using your reference. That's all I can say about that.
Just saying. You can research this.
I know what I agree with you on it. I just don't care.
Because I
don't care.
If you was brought in the era that we grew up in, all the champions, including Ric Flair, he came in this suit to do promos.
It's crazy to believe he was broke and he's wearing these rich ass suits.
So you have to be and look the part. Some people don't need to do that. Like Austin, he didn't need to do that. He did not need to do that because of his character. His character is what made it. And in the timeline of when all this happened was acceptable for him to be their champion anyway. Yep. So you wouldn't be able to see him in a suit.
All right. Someone asked us, do you think Heyman stops Roman from using a weapon and the distraction costs Roman the title as a thank you to Dusty?
No.
I mean, that's a good question. That is a good question. Just because of how the promos have been shown.
But I don't see that because why would Heyman just do that for Cody? Out of all the back and forth jibber jabber that you are doing, promo wise, for the last couple of weeks, I don't see Heyman turning his back on the tribal chief. And he
Foley wasn't a main eventer. Mick Foley wasn't a big main eventer.
Yeah.
Mick Foley, the new Mick Foley, I got to say is Sammy because Triple H has even referenced it numerous times. Sammy reminds him of Mick Foley. Mick Foley was brought in that picture just because the fans fed into it. They wanted him in there. Same thing with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was not meant to be a main eventer. And Daniel proved to people and changed it up. Now, I think Daniel's a little bit higher up than Mick Foley, but that's how I feel with Sammy. And like how we've been talking about, the main focus we got to find with the match is Jay.
Everything else, they're already going to be depicted where you're gonna be at on that card just by looking at you.
Yeah.
So when you look at Batista, oh my God, he has the motive to become a top star. But you say anything about Mick Foley and look at the shit that he was doing prior to all that. And still
he did
was
with Rock.
the same stature. That man never had a single fucking muscle shown.
You ain't lying about that. I mean, it's got it back and forth. And honestly,
who we fooling?
So tell me this, and we might upset some people with this. The fan base, how they feel about Sami Zayn. Do you feel like it could die off instantly at Mania regarding if Jay? Because honestly, I feel like Jay would be more popular than what Sami is at the moment.
No. Sami got the hot hand right now. Him with Owens. And that's still going to bring the Usos to still try to go after their rematch and some shit. Mm-hmm. It's still going to be the rubber match to this. So you're going to expect that. So just know that. That's why we have Backlash for. Y'all, that's when the majority of these rematches come into play.
It makes sense, though, on those. It makes sense on those things.
I'm looking past Mania now, when you just asked me that question. I'm looking past Mania now because I'm like, Backlash, and then you're coming next to King and Queen of the Ring and Money in the Bank. What's going to happen in between those?
Mm-hmm.
And high-profile pay-per-views because they got a lot of different scenarios going on and where they're located at now. So,
yeah, I agree with you on that. So, when do you think we're going to see Jay decide either he's still with the bloodline or is he just himself? He's a Uso, but he's not a bloodline. I don't know. It's back and forth with me. I think just from what we saw last week, they've all been wearing the same attire, basically, coming through the crowd. So I think there might be a possible faction between KO, Sami, and Jay to stop the bloodline.
I don't know. It's weird.
That could be a cool build-up to Survivor Series and let that be the final thing to start that.
No, but what you say, you said Jimmy could be like the Lone Ranger out of all this and go off on like his own path. That I could potentially see. Because you already have him going up against his own cousin before, got his ass whooped, but look at the perseverance that he showed in that match before Jimmy came back from out of nowhere trying to save him and shit. Mm-hmm. And we've seen it before. And why not have him go after the IC title? Hey, a good little stepping stone, and Jimmy and
has Jay ever won a singles competitive title? Has Jay ever won a singles title?
No.
Jimmy either, has he?
No.
Damn. And they've been in this for a long ass time.
So, if you think about that, that'd be a stepping stone for him. But also, it would have to be Solo, will have to be stuck at the tag team. So, could see that. Don't know if people, no, the crowd will love it. The people will love it. The people will love it from that perspective. Like, he's on his own and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that dark, broody Uso just somewhere in the corner, just minding his business and just don't want to talk. Just got that angry face on. No, and they can emulate. No, if they can emulate Michael from The Wire with that. Oh, he could be a nice little silent little dude and shit.
Oh, it's not. I didn't think of that one. Damn. Yeah.
Ooh, they made him like Michael Lee from The Wire. Oh, just that dark, mysterious, and then just when he just snaps. When he just snaps and shit like that, but he's cunning over like when he snaps, he snaps.
I like it.
He literally became the new Omar towards the end of the series. So you see how that would turns out to be, and then that could be Jay right there. And then they already got someone in the medical team that's their family.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they just bring him from out of nowhere? And then he start rolling with Jay. You might never fucking know. Dude, they got cousins and brothers.
That shit actually could work.
They got cousins and brothers everywhere. They can easily get one of them to come up. And then they just pair him with Jay, and then Jay would be now his own.
They got a couple more in the Performance Center thing too. So yeah.
He could be his own little mini Roman. People don't think it like that.
No.
Because look what happens, right? The continuation of life. Once you go for under someone's wing and you go off on your own, you don't want to have to do this. I mean, you got the same, you emulate that mentality that you learn from that person, you do it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And do the same thing.
That definitely does make sense. Damn.
Yeah.
Guys, y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all think Jay will side with the brother? I mean, he did say he would always be there for Jimmy. So I think Jay's going to turn on Jimmy at Mania, and that's where they lose the titles.
Or Jimmy turns on Jay. I don't know. Maybe he's just still.
I don't think he would do that, though. That's just my honest opinion. I don't think he would. I don't see it happening.
I mean, I don't see Jay turning on Jimmy. Jimmy would have to turn on him. I don't know from this weird perspective because Jimmy needs Jay in order for him to maintain those titles. Without Jay, there is no tag team titles. And he's there busting his ass. What the fuck's Jay at? He's still in his motherfucking head like, bro, wake the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? We've been trying to reach out to you. You haven't even called us. And yeah, you pop out of fucking nowhere. Come on, B. Like, even though that I'm grateful that you here and we went through a lot, but right now, B, you gotta know where the fuck you stand. And Jay still ain't fucking answering. So it's like you gotta force your hand with him now. Now you have to do what Roman did to you. Smack you on top of your motherfucking head. And that's what's gonna set out Jay. Or maybe Jimmy might just be like, you know what, fuck this, and just beat his ass. Who knows? One of them's going to be the one that's going to be like, you know, I'm done with this shit. One of them's going to be the one that's going to be breaking it off. Not Roman.
It can go so many ways, but the craziest thing is Solo is going to get the main positive benefit out of anything, regardless what's going to happen with the bloodline or whatever. Solo's got so many options right now.
He'll be the free agent.
Our boy's just like, hey, I'm here. I'm here, buddy. That's all you need.
Hey, bro.
I mean, it's crazy.
Stop pulling me everywhere.
I can only go in so many places. So many places.
Tug of Solo.
All right, so there's a rumor coming out. Obviously, Raw is going to be in your neck of the woods. The GOAT, he's home. How you feel about it?
Okay, he's real West Newbury. He's died, born and raised from Boston, Massachusetts, like I am. So we are not declaring that. Thank you very much. Just saying that for the fucking record, please. Thank you. But he still is a Bostonian.
He's wearing red.
What color is wrong? Red.
He's got it on right there. Look, he's got it on his wristbands. He's got red, black, and white on. Got them Red Sox colors.
You know the company makes him wear his attire.
They probably do. I mean, they own his name.
So what am I expecting from this? Our boy coming
in. I mean, there's a rumor match. There's a rumor match. I still can't believe it might happen.
WrestleMania? WrestleMania.
I know. I still can't believe it's going to happen because these two, I remember, like I said, I met Austin Towers. God, how long was that? He was like 19. 19, if that.
And how
And
old were you?
I'm 31. He was 19 or something like that. And to find out his favorite wrestler, mine Rock, yours Undertaker, people Stone Cold and all this, he comes out there and bluntly tells you that John Cena is his favorite, all-time favorite. And now there's a possibility that Austin Towers, a.k.a. Austin Theory, could be facing his idol, John Cena. And, man, I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what the finish is. I don't care what the finish is. That's a payoff right there. Just seeing him get to go against his favorite person, that's a payoff right there.
Definitely.
I mean, you can't get no better than that. If that's my final match ever in WWE, I can leave happy. Period. You getting to face a dude that you have sat here and idolized from the beginning. I'm pretty sure I remember he said he used to wear the jerseys and stuff like that. You remember the chain gang, stuff like that? He used to take that very personal. He said one of the worst feelings he had was when Edge beat him at the New Year's resolution when he cashed in the Money in the Bank. He said that was one of the most traumatizing moments of his life just because Cena got cheated out, filed all those people in the Elimination Chamber, and Edge cashes in on a very...
No, we always got shocked about that.
I mean, it made Edge. It made Edge become a main eventer. As long as Edge has been there, that's what made Edge a main eventer.
And gave him his Monarch.
Look at
him his Monarch. Those were opportunities.
Look what he did. Why?
I don't know. You gotta ask him. That clown does his own thing over there.
But Cena versus Theory. What you got? How do you feel about that?
What do you mean? You just explained it in this whole.
Well, I'm saying like in your personal, like in your experience and stuff like that. Do you think this is Cena's farewell?
Rub of a lifetime. What are you saying? Are you really that naive?
I think this is Cena's last one. This might be his very final match. I mean, you don't see him wrestling much anymore.
I mean, still.
Perfect scenario. First WWE championship, WrestleMania Hollywood. End it off in Hollywood.
See, this just sounds like you just want your boy to win just so that you can go about this.
I don't care who wins that match. I'm being dead serious. I don't care who wins.
No. After this whole thing, hype it up your man and shit like that. Come on now. If you
obviously we can't. You can't see Warren like.
If that was my boy, yes, I will understand.
Yes, we know. We know. We know.
Yeah. Nah, but like I said, if I knew him, like you knew him, of course I would cheer for him. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, I'm on the opposite coin, so it's like it doesn't affect me like the way it affects you. That's why I'm saying the same way for Tyler and Jamie Hayter, Uncle Fats and Nia Jax or Jay Cargill, whatever. People are just fixating on who they follow behind. Yours is Austin Theory because that's your man's.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that dude's not even been in there that long and go against fucking John Cena.
Look at his young face that almost looks like a pedophile. I said almost. God. Listen, I keep trying to tell you for a long ass time.
As long as you want, you're still lost.
Hey, don't be throwing no fucking hissy for that me.
I know a little bit about everything. I don't know everything.
That's what he wants y'all to believe, but he knows he be mastering.
Here we go.
That's what I want.
I got how I got.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, dozens.
Oh Lordy. Oh man. Eric said damn. I don't know, since we got to explain it word for word now. He kind of took it personally, you know. We know about the Cena reference. I mean, it's been out since what? We were all like probably 10 or 11. I'm pretty sure we all had our hands just going like this every single day. You can't see me, teacher.
Hit the trumpets. Dun, dun, dun.
The most catchy ass song ever.
Wow. So will really force it. So will really force it. Hit the trumpets, yo. Dun, 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 dun. That'll be hilarious.
Imagine how he will come out at Hollywood and stuff like that, because you know he's always had those over the top entrances. He's had a car driven through a sign. He's had a band. He's had so many different things. What if he actually does something like the promote the Fast and Furious to come out as an entrance?
I don't know.
I mean, he's already did the car drove through the logo though. That would have been smart if he was trying to promote the movie.
Logo. He did the mobster intro. Too.
Yeah.
He did that.
His Royal Rumble entrance was badass. I don't know what the hell he was walking off of, but that thing was pretty damn cool. It was like something like that. Remember that starship looking thing that he was walking on, shooting the little confetti all over the place? The little fireworks thing. It was like a big ass. It was a big ass. It looked like a spaceship that he was on, just sitting there, just shooting the thing off. It was the match that he won back the title against Edge at Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I probably don't remember that. Well, probably don't remember what it actually looked like. It's imagine on that. I would imagine doing some other shit, but I don't know. Or they would just stay there, run down a long ass.
They're gonna do that prelude match. If they introduce him like how I feel like they're gonna do like a whole highlight tape to say till now, then I feel like that would probably be his farewell. Because I mean, he's been in there for a long ass time. Been on top.
So was the Undertaker, and look when he left.
Been on top. I mean, it'd be smart. Go out at WrestleMania Hollywood. You're not gonna get a stinker for an opponent. Like Theory hasn't really had a bad match. Definitely not this year.
Definitely not this year, but this year just started.
Well, I'm saying
we're only a month.
Last year, everybody's gonna sit there and go, "Oh, we hated the thing with the Vince McMahon thing."
If you put in that pretenses, then I apologize.
Like he's changed his whole character based off of compared to what the Golden Egg and Vince's Boy and all that crap.
The losing streak and everything else, and then
yeah. So
deeper, just to,
who you got? If it happens, Cena versus Theory.
You listen. You know what's going to happen. Why you think all this is happening on Monday? No,
they're gonna have the Ghostbusters out there to reveal Cena.
No, honestly, this is the rub of a lifetime for Theory. So this is Theory's time to get the dub. And if you saying what I think that you're saying, then this will be his bout. You lose out gracefully, right? As you walking out the door.
You retire
your favorite person.
Need
to win and then retire right afterwards.
What if he does the tribute like how Jericho did with Shawn?
Now it's like you're losing when you're walking out the door. Yeah. Or when you're retired for good and you know that it is. Shit.
So what if Theory does the initiation like how Jericho did Shawn? Shake his hand, be a memorable moment, and then at the last second, get the heat right back on him. Could you see that?
Nah. Theory would be just gloating, walking up the ramp and shit like that. It's just some other shit. I'm the new face. I'm the new blah 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 blah. Cena's gonna be in it.
I feel like he'll like do like what AJ did, like quote Cena till it dies out, basically. That I'm the one to retire John Cena. Da 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 da.
That's gonna be part of his promo.
There you go.
Obviously,
I beat the Invisible One.
I beat the face of the WWE.
And out comes AJ Styles. The other face that runs the place.
Even though AJ, has been out for a while, he could come back.
I feel like he might come back at Mania, but I just don't know what for what. I don't know for what.
Mania.
Huh?
For the Raw after Mania.
Yeah. If he comes back, it's gonna have to be something with Finn. I don't really see anything else with him, like feud wise with anybody else.
I don't know.
But we got obviously with Theory and Cena. Now we got a match that was not supposed to happen. Supposed to have been the Beast Incarnate versus Bray Wyatt. Let's just get your opinion on this right now. How did you feel about Bray Wyatt's overall thing so far since he just came back?
Wait. It's not even Lesnar and Bray. It's Bobby and Bray.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Instead of the Beast Incarnate, it was going to be someone else. I was going to say Bobby, but you had broke it off.
No, ended up being Lashley. But just that whole scenario, shit like that too, that sucks as well. Like, I'm not even interested in that. This whole thing with
Represent the GOAT. You know what? This calls for my mask. Wait. How about this?
That's not even a mask. That's a face doing. That's a mouth mask. Wow. I mean, conflict is not even a word. It's just I'm lost with this.
I feel like Bray's either it's been like this from the beginning, or he kind of lost his touch. Like he just doesn't understand what to do in the ring anymore. Like his vignettes and stuff, they've never made sense, which is, we all know that. Most of his vignettes never made sense. But him going against Lashley does show a lot of storytelling aspects because Bray is not the body guy. Bobby is. So, I mean, if they were to go with that reference, Bray is throwing shots at, hey, he's not the body man. He's not the Hogan type scenario. And we got that reference when he was going to get seen in that Firefly Funhouse thing. And I think that's the story that I think they're trying to put in with Bobby Lashley. But I don't know.
So you've seen this as a cinematic match?
I don't want to see it as a cinematic match. I don't want to see it as that. I think
you see this whole pitch black bullshit just at the Royal Rumble. What the fuck do you think? Another the company's going to sponsor this fucking match on some goofball shit.
I'm still waiting on my pitch black. All it has is like little energy drink.
And hence why I said you really need that this was a good idea. Like this whole thing is trash. It's garbage.
But do you think it would have made any more better with Brock going against Bray?
No, neither. Neither one should never even.
I think Bobby deserves to be on the Mania card. I will definitely say that. Bobby has done a lot to earn himself on this card. You don't think so?
For Bobby, it would have had to been.
It would have had to been Brock. Yeah.
It would have to been the rematch, but it would have to been like no disqualification or false count anywhere.
That match would have been like how Goldberg and Brock fought each other at 33.
But I
think it would have been something like that.
A false count anyway, though. So it can be just so there's no one stopping them. We're going all over the goddamn place. Just let them fight.
Just tear it all down. Tear all
the fuck down. The referee just do your job. That's it. That's all that you need. But then you gave us this crash course. And look what this is leading us to. That's why I don't like it.
Do you think it's going to do any benefit for either competitor?
Hell no. It's going to hurt Bobby but it's also going to hurt Bray because what's Uncle Howdy doing over the other corner? And I think like he's going to do some dumb shit in this match. So it's like, what's his role?
Hopefully he doesn't miss.
Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck?
He doesn't miss the jump. Boy, he missed LA so far away. I was like, where were you jumping?
Terrible.
I wish LA. Honestly, I think LA Knight should have been on the card.
Ooh.
LA Knight has gotten a very good publicity.
LA versus Bobby. Boom. You could have done
LA
that.
could have fought Bobby, and I agree with that. I really do agree with that. I think LA versus Bobby. So who would have Bray even been questioned even face at Mania?
Uncle Howdy. Like that whole shit between him right now, like to me, it just desaturated the story. Uncle Howdy was supposed to be stalking Bray, so why is he helping him?
Mm-hmm.
He should have been costing Bray the match at the Royal Rumble. LA won. That whole scenario at the very end, that could have happened to Bray, rolling on television for like a month. Uncle Harry just pops up from out of nowhere, just, giving vignettes and promos and shit. Till finally Bray comes back, pissed off, and like whatever, and challenges him. How hard was that? But yet you gave me this fucking crash course. You brought back the Firefly Funhouse. And then I said to myself, why are we going back to where it got him to be so lucid, but so desaturated
So not
at the
Uzi.
same time with the Firefly Funhouse with this gimmick that you brought back to us, and that's trying to be something different. You're reverting back to the well, and I'm like, no, don't do that to that. And that's what makes me not interested in this.
I tell you what, you go home and tell Ernestine you want to explore some options and see what. First of all, she gonna pull a Will Smith on you, and then
I will not do.
Yo, okay. Oh shit.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, I really want to be invested in this Bray Wyatt return, stuff like that. It's just not been doing it for me. I feel like it's been pushed on so many things. Like the promos, the vignettes have been amazing because that's what we expect from Bray. Bray has always delivered good cinematic promos. Now it's like when he gets these creative characters, like the one thing I couldn't stand about when The Fiend was wrestling, the red spotlight in the ring. Like it looks bad when you're watching it on TV. It looks probably cool in person, whatever. But the red spotlight, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's too much.
That was the same thing with Kane when he first debuted in WWE. They did the same thing with him.
I mean, I don't know. I think that they should have probably told a longer story with Howdy and Bray, or if anything, do the cinematic Fiend versus Bray, whatever the hell they're going for. But I don't understand it.
That, but they didn't want to do that.
I really want to be happy about this, just because Bobby deserves to be on the Mania card.
They fumbled the ball.
They did.
They fumbled the ball with this one. I'm sorry, I gotta be the one to say it.
Do you think it's Bray's call that's been doing this shit, or do you think it's just Triple H doesn't understand what to do with Bray? And I feel like that is what we're at right now. Is we don't understand where to put Bray. Like it was smart to put him with LA Knight, but LA Knight just got insanely over instantly, benefited going against Bray. Because you cared more about Bray than you gave a damn about Bray.
Here's the difference, Warren, between LA and Bray. One has chemistry. Other needs a writer to create that chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
One's organic, one is not artificial.
I don't know. I think Bray's getting more exposed now. Being back.
He's being more exposed because you put a bigger budget behind him than what you do with LA. But look what LA is doing about what you're giving him.
Yeah.
And yes, somehow he's getting more pops than him.
And it was supposed to be the other way around.
You just answer your own question.
It was supposed to have been the other way around, which is the sad part. That's the crazier part, man. Yeah.
Wrong roles is what they're doing. Wrong roles. Right, I'm saying right now. Shout out to Wrestling with Andy on YouTube.
Yep. Definitely.
That wrong roles, this whole thing right here, LA him praise little thing. No, that should be in that video. So Andy, if you see
honestly,
it,
I think they should have probably put the Miz against Bray. Probably would have helped him get benefited off of that. I don't know. Because the fans wouldn't have got invested in the Miz like they did with LA. Because you want him at a heel standpoint. You want a heel that gets it over.
Ooh, I had the perfect one just in mind. Bray versus Dexter Lumis. That could have been perfect.
That would have been perfect. That would have been freaking splendid.
You know how dark that you could have went with this? Oh, good Lord. Are you seriously? Oh,
I mean, it's insane.
Like for real, my God, that would have been. So
that would have benefited Lumis too. Like Lumis could have got a good benefit out of this.
It's sad. Oh my God, yo, I never thought about it until when I was like, wait, who was another dark dude that's on the roster, but they're not doing technically anything really with him? I'm like Dexter. Like, what are you doing with this dude?
I don't know. I think we're gonna get more of an introduction with him, like right after Mania. I feel like. Dude, I don't know.
Why wait till that long? You should have done it when he first got up there. It was just
you really do with a stalker.
No, he was riding the momentum that he had from NXT and carried it over to Raw. And thinking that was going to be something that they can use and survive with, and it's not gonna. It probably just faded out. And then you have to pair it with Johnny.
Yeah.
So it's like without Johnny, we want to be seeing Dexter.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, dang, that would have been really good.
I am WWE. I'm broke, man. I'm broke.
Show us the money.
Show me the 401k plan. Show me the 401k plan. That I can talk about. Show me that. All the fuck do you want? Shake your head. All the fuck do you want?
Oh Lord, that's what they do with Bray this go around. Oh my gosh, oh man. But obviously, the big match I'm excited for. It's not been announced yet, but we see something's getting built up. Obviously, it's going to probably be after Raw next week in your area. Yes, Christy, we agree.
Show me the money, baby. Show me the fucking money.
I think this will probably be the match of the night.
The dental benefits. I need all that joint.
Oh Lord, no, you didn't. No,
yes,
you
I
did.
did.
No, you did.
Yes,
all right.
I did, son.
So the next match I want to talk about, I feel like we'll probably steal the whole damn show. Seth Rollins, Logan Paul.
Yes.
Floor's yours.
Do I really need to say anything about this? This is going to be the match.
I'm so glad that fucking Jake Paul lost.
Hey, listen,
I'm so happy about that.
Listen, if it's not going to be this match, it's definitely going to be Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental title.
Is it just going to be them? I thought it was going to be a triple threat.
No, it's just going to be them.
Okay.
That's what it's looking like on SmackDown and shit. So I'm like, I rub my hands. I'm like, brutality, yes.
Well, they're saying Gunther is about to get pushed to the moon after Mania. So, speaking of to the moon, what the hell has happened to him?
So. And rightfully so. Let's go.
What has happened to Cameron Grimes? Why is he not anywhere? Like, what happened to him?
Maybe he's injured or they got no plans for him.
Yeah. I mean,
no, when you ain't got no plans, it's like
they should have had plenty of plans with him. Like, he was the most over on NXT for a minute.
It faded away.
Oh,
it faded away out of that whole Joe Gacy bullshit.
Yeah.
That's when I said, like, this is going to do something. I mean, it's gonna do something to one more than the other. And look at Cameron, he hasn't been raised since, and then he's not on television since.
No. Big N, 17.
We don't know if it's contract related or what. So
it has to be something because I mean, damn, he was like pushed insane, and then it was just like, dude, we see Cena more than him.
wow.
You don't see him on behind the scenes, nothing. Like you don't hear nothing about Cameron.
We see Cena.
He might get pushed to the main roster. Maybe that's something that they're putting. Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
We're back to that nonsense. Gosh, man.
What did you just say?
It just faded away. It got classified as obsolete.
Hey, that's actually true.
Yeah. We agree with him.
Faded to fucking oblivion.
Shout out to our wrestling thesaurus from the commission right there. And one part of the mob.
Triple H had dropped the ball on since he had control over creative. So people can't say that everyone is this best booker and shit like that. I'm not considering Tony Khan the best booker either. I'm like, everyone's gonna have their flaws. Everyone's gonna have.
We can be on a whole story about.
No, I'm just saying though. Everyone has
standpoint.
strengths and weaknesses though, Warren.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I agree.
Now you see now y'all seeing Triple H's. So you better treat him the same way that you treated TK. You bash him for all this other crazy shit and everything else. I'm not sticking up for AEW or TK in this case, but I'm saying each.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta even it out. I mean, not everything's same out the same. And I mean, I've said my things. I mean, yeah, I might sound like I'm anti-AEW, but I say the same shit sometimes about WWE. Like, there's stuff that they're special on, and then there's stuff that they lack on.
Every company. I'm saying every company.
Oh, everyone. Yeah, everyone has a problem on something.
Every booker in every company right now has his strengths and weaknesses of how they're booking how they're booking like their matches and shit like that.
The biggest problem with Tony, man, he's got to stop these hardcore matches. His dudes are gonna get fucking destroyed. That ladder match that they just had, yeah, enough said.
GCW, that's 10, that's 5 times worse than that.
They look safer on their ladders than what the freak they did on that show on Dynamite. At least they know how. Okay, that ladder standpoint, smooth position, whatever. Like, that was insane.
Okay, come on now. You're talking about fucking ladder compared to.
I mean, I'm talking like in a worker's mentality. So
getting fucking light bulbs getting cut open with glasses, shit. Like
I don't. Light bulbs don't need.
You're not gonna see death matches on television. You're not gonna see real.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to see matches
on
like
national television, Warren. That's the difference.
Definitely not. I mean. Light bulbs. I'm sorry. Light tubes don't need to be in a match. That's just my opinion. You know, someone get hit with a light tube, and you tell me how long it takes to get all that shit out of your body.
Listen, you know what a light bulb is supposed to be for? It's supposed to put the ones that actually generate light. And good note, you're supposed to stick it up your ass, and you can still create light.
What it do, baby?
Represent the GOAT.
You know, Shannon Sharp's brain spinning.
I'm supposed to have
spinning and spinning and spinning. Are you hypnotized by it? Is that how you feel?
Spin.
I don't have much to say about anything today, about the grandpa sweater you're wearing.
Please don't kill the messenger.
Spinning.
Good one about light tubes.
Well,
Eric's probably used it a time or two.
No, he's a pony. That's what he's gonna try to dance to.
Oh Lord.
He's not gonna get off that clip either.
Oh,
the Uzi was bad. This is starting to become more than that now.
Oh my Lord.
So congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I blame myself for that though. I blame myself for that. Once I played it the first time, and I got notorious pissed off.
Whoa. Oh, you named Jimmy, can you pick that up for me?
What do you need?
That name he just dropped on the floor. That's ridiculous, Skip Bayless.
That's the name. I just dropped it right on your head.
Oh, you didn't even drop a name. I dropped a name. But I blame myself. I blame myself for all these clips that he can gravitate to. He's going to take one and run with it. And that's how he just
like a light tube.
He does. It's like,
Skip, don't be that guy. Yeah. She dated 6 other guys. I know she's telling
Oh man. All right, so we've pretty much kind of talked about back and forth what's going on. Obviously, the craziest thing is Dre SmackDown is in Washington D.C. tonight. Raw is in your neck of the woods on Monday. So who knows? Maybe we might get something in Jacksonville pretty soon. I don't probably not.
AEW show, that's it.
Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Oh wait. Oh.
Damn you, Tony. Tony ruined it for everybody. We wasted a good one on you.
Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots.
All right, man. So let's finish it off talking about the obviously the main event. Cody finished the story, plain and simple. Do you see any possible way that Roman walks out with this?
This is a slim possibility. There really is. Like, there really is a slim possibility.
It's to 1,000. Nobody's ever won it for 1,000. That long.
The fact is that he could be the only one that could break it. And if he does, I wouldn't be surprised that the very next night he just says, fuck it. Drops one belt, he leaves. And only keeps the one that he matters the most. Like, everyone fancy thought, fancy, matchmaker or whatever, fancy storyline, whatever. And you trying to do champion, and more likely could be Cody, but you have a vacant champion for maybe.
Well, they did say they were going to make a title if Roman and Rock were going against.
And that's not going to happen anymore, so it makes no sense to do it now.
I think if Cody wins, he's probably going to say, hey, I don't know. It would make sense for Cody to drop the title. I meant like literally to split the title.
Looking at Cody's going to be bringing box office numbers too.
Oh, easily. Yeah, easily.
So why not show it for both?
I mean, he does it. Sucker already does already.
Shit,
you just don't see him on the camera for SmackDown.
He doesn't have the same contract as Roman.
He's at every show. And then he's got his training school literally back and forth. He's back and forth from Atlanta to wherever town they were in every single week.
He has his own private jet.
He has his own bus. He has his own bus. That thing is nice.
That bus.
Bro, that bus is nice.
Either way, land or air.
What they call it? The Nightmare Express. That thing is nice.
That's pretty.
That's a hotel suite on wheels.
What was that? What was that bus? The Luger Express. That was a child fucking around. At least he's
bro. What if they use that for his entrance? Like he drives the bus. What if they use that for his entrance? Like drive through the bus, something, and like how you just said with the Luger Express, like because that was like the big thing for Lex Luger and shit like that. So I mean, it could work. I haven't done it in a long ass time. Bring a bus out.
Yankee Doodle in town, right?
But you know they're going to be very careful who's on the bus with him because God forbid if anybody sees somebody stand next to Cody, oh my gosh, da, da, da. Like, come on, man, wrestling. And I think Cody said it at its best, man. It's no really a competition anymore. It's literally, hey, you strap your boots up, you're a wrestler. You're a family now because this thing is not. We have a lot of people that do this, but as a long standpoint, we don't. So, I mean, like I said numerous times, I respect anybody that comes in this and goes in there and does this thing. What's up, Tino? How you doing, man? Tino, that man's about to be on his 12th live stream probably this week. Watch along. My dog be killing it on them watch alongs.
That man Tino, man, that man doesn't fucking sleep.
Tino is the guru of watch alongs. Period. He is the guru.
Bro, he has literally a whole goddamn fucking schedule, except for one day.
I messaged him to do an episode with me, and he showed me a whole schedule.
If I had all the time in the fucking world to do what you do, I would have the fucking subscribers that he has too.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He showed me a schedule, and this was around the Christmas time because he was doing Christmas movie watch-alongs every day that week. And I'm just like, dude, how can you do that every single day? Like, I give him props. I just couldn't. That's just something that I know for a fact that'd be way too much on me. But I give him props, man. He does a great job with it. I mean, hell of numbers every single week. I mean, it's entertaining. He's very hands-on with his audience. Like, he does little, polls between the matches, who you pick or stuff like that. I mean, people really love it. And his audience loves to watch wrestling through watching his channel. Like, they will really only watch it when they're watching the watch-alongs. It helps them understand it. Like Tino's even talked about numerous times, there's a lot of people that are not even wrestling fans that became wrestling fans from watching his watch-alongs, and how he expresses talking about Cena, the AEW roster, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, Brad. Like, he, in a way, he's building the audience for wrestling.
That's the same thing for all of our podcasters, though, too.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just with his. It's just more of just watch-alongs that you can watch them and you can learn from it that way. Compared to for us, when we started with audio first, so you have to actually put on a headset to actually find us to actually do that, which was hard.
Fun times.
Now we're more accessible from audio to video, and now do a live streaming and shit like that. So now it's like configuring over to that for us compared to someone that's been there from day one, like he has. That's the whole difference maker for us.
Nope.
Oh, shout out to Tino.
Yeah, definitely.
You got more time than me, goddammit. And I hope and pray that you get paid to stay the fuck at home and do this. And if we do, kudos.
He just hit 800 subscribers today, so shout out to him. He definitely just hit 800 just today. Give my boy a little cheap pop right there.
Away, because I know he definitely got that watch hour shit.
Right. Insane.
I know he definitely got that watch hour shit already completed and shit like that. All you gotta do is get the subscribers.
You know what, Tino? We got you, bro.
What it do, baby?
Yeah.
Please don't kill the messenger.
Please don't kill the messenger. I'm killing.
Go to break. I got him.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
But we got the main event. Obviously, Roman, Cody. I picked Cody. I mean,
it's a slim possibility that Roman can win, but obviously, I'm still going with Cody.
It will hurt me so bad. I mean,
it will hurt the fans. How about
it will hurt, man. Just how much Cody has done to get there,
and something that his father never done since 1975, something like that. So,
if Cody doesn't win, obviously he will win the next show. But
he better cut a promo.
The meaning thing
right in the back, right
main
in the back.
event.
You shoot for the sky because now. And his boys.
If he loses, he's damn sure not losing clean. He won't lose clean. It won't happen like that.
Whatever. Fuck it.
I mean, if you think about it,
Fuck
Cody
you,
hasn't
PG
lost a
era.
match yet since he came back. So, I mean,
Yeah, fuck you, PG era. I'm straight with that. You can have that. I'll stick to the old school. And funny fact was, me and my cousin, we was just talking about that too before we were starting the show. Bro, he just missed watching the old school wrestling and shit like that. Like from like 02 to 05 was like his era for what he was watching and stuff. So like with Eddie Guerrero was live, Batista, RVD, JBL, you know what I'm saying? Like that crazy lineup from Raw to SmackDown and ECW when that came into play and shit like that. That was like his era, and he was just like, damn. He's like, yeah, I don't watch it. I mean, he was like, I'm trying to watch it now, but it's just like who are these people? I told him, like, yo, you gotta like baby step it now when it comes to this now. Like, you can't just dive into it, but yo, who's that? And you know what I'm saying?
you can't just tune in one episode and be like, yeah, you gotta
like really like focus and follow.
I'll reference it. It's like Walking Dead, man. If you miss an episode, you're lost. That's honest.
It's just like the new faces throw off a lot of people, especially people who have been watching it a very long time. But when they turn it on and they watch it now, they don't know what the hell's happening. Like, who are these new faces? Like, I don't see John Cena no more. I don't see Triple H no more. I don't see Shawn Michaels no more. I don't see Binks no more. They might recognize like AJ Styles. They might recognize
I would say definitely they would recognize AJ Styles. AJ Styles has been everywhere.
AJ Styles, Cody, maybe Roman.
Well, definitely they know Cody. Pretty sure they know Cody.
Charlotte, maybe.
Definitely Charlotte.
I don't know. But yeah, just those main people. Besides Sasha, but she's over there in New Japan though.
Money. Shout out to her. She won her title. She won it. I know Tyler was livid. I don't know how he expected anything different. That girl ain't going to another promotion to lose a title. Period. After you've been gone for so long, anticipation wise, you're not gonna have your first match and lose. No, I don't care who you are. Especially the reason why she left on the other end is because she did not understand why she wasn't back on that main spot. There's no way she was going to lose that match, period. And I think that's something that Kyrie was just like, it's going to happen.
Just go with it.
Give me my check. My full check, too, damn it.
Get the fuck out of here.
But, yeah, obviously the main event is going to be interesting. Overall, WrestleMania card. It's got its goods. It's got its dump trucks for 2 matches, obviously, and then we just basically got to see where it goes for the rest of that thing. I'm excited. So obviously the cool thing about WrestleMania 21 was the vignettes, the movie little trailer vignette thing. You got a favorite one from the WrestleMania 21s?
I only seen one, and that was Becky's and Seth's. And that was a great one. Oh, because I'm a Batman.
Yeah.
So he was right up my avenue anyway. I was like,
Seth looks such on the part, and I never would have expected that. He fit that part hard, and I was like, damn, he really does. He might could be an actor or something like that in your future. I was like, damn. I know Becky's got her foot in the door right now, so who knows? Becky's definitely looking at doing more acting gigs. You didn't see the Titanic one with Tez and Bianca? That was the newer one I think they just did. It was corny. I mean, Titanic was always corny to me, so it was just whatever.
Okay, that's because you're a guy. So there's no.
I mean, they reference a little funny things, like obviously Bianca was trying to do a selfie on the Titanic on the airport, and she drops the phone.
They probably just updated, just modernized it, but they still where the essence came from.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. So my favorite one from WrestleMania 21 has to be the Eugene one. I thought it was just freaking phenomenal. Anything that dude was in was classic to me. I
Damn,
I
who was
still
the
think
one
he was
that-
so
who was the one
underrated.
that did Pulp Fiction?
Huh?
No, I'm trying to think who's the ones that did Pulp Fiction.
Oh, Booker T. Damn, who was it? I think Eddie was in it.
Damn,
I think Eddie was in it.
damn, 'cause that was my favorite one too.
Eddie, Booker T. Oh, now can you dig that? I thought it was funny. Taker was Dirty Harry. But yeah, man.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was Booker and Eddie. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, man. Obviously, Mania's right on the tail end. Pretty soon, exciting. Blackheart, it's always a pleasure, bro. A lot of people have been asking, where have you been with the commission and stuff like that? Like, obviously, us that personally know you, the stuff that you've been going through and stuff like that. And I'm proud of you. You're doing good, stuff like that. Definitely, if it's my week for commission, the door is always open for you. We miss you, but obviously, show still has to go on. And we talked about that numerous times. And it's that's the article of what we call the business standpoint. So there's no hard feelings with any on either party.
Listen, First Take wasn't always Shannon Sharp and fucking Skip Bayless. It was actually Stephen A. Smith. It's Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless. And look what the fuck happened with that.
How about them Cowboys? Okay.
Damn. Sorry. Okay.
I tell you what, you go home and tell Ernestine you want to explore some options and see what. First of all,
But I gave you that option. I gave you Eric.
We got the Joker. We got the Joker.
Everyone else was not going to be able to do this at the time that you guys were going to do anyway. There was no one left. I was like, once I walked out the door, I'm like, oh, it's either Eric or no one. And they'll have to do it just two man deep. They can't survive that way.
they say the Maasai, the tribesmen, they send the young boys out. In order to become a man, you must kill a lion. If I'm going to the lion's den, Ray, I'm banging on my drum because I want him to know I'm coming. Because I don't want him to say I snuck up on him. Oh, you killed a lion, he was asleep. No, wake your butt up and look me in my eye. I got no problem with what he said. I'm coming to your house. I want you to know I'm coming to your house.
I'm playing in your sandbox. I'm swinging on your swing.
No. Big.
Okay, whatever, nigga. Still gonna take over your whole motherfucking playground. Yeah, that's my jungle gym.
But yeah, man. Is there any final thoughts, man? You want to do some shout outs? Like we said, man, like I know everybody's been asking numerous times about the commission standpoint. We thought it was a hard feelings. No, it was just literally you had things that you felt like you needed to do that you needed to focus on.
Do you want me to address this? Do you really want me to address this?
Well, damn. I guess is there hard feelings between you and me? Is that what we're trying to say?
Give me solo screen. Give me solo screen while I do this.
Oh lordy.
All right, folks. Since you guys want to ask these questions instead of this coming straight to the source, here it goes. I lost my sister not too long ago. My sister was like my second mother to me. That affected me very deeply, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Wasn't really in the right mindset, and still not in that right mindset. But I have to accept that life goes on, and have to do what I have to do next. And apparently, in order for you to be able to understand what you're going to have to do, who are you trying to find your identity, you have to take some time away. And I had to do that. The only reason why I stayed on these live streams for that long was because I needed my team around me, because otherwise I did not know what I was going to do when the camera was off. Pray, call your loved ones and everything else, because you might never fucking know how life mysteriously just happens. I had to deal with something very close to me that it affected me more ways than one, and I couldn't be able to make this obligation. And at first, it was some hard feelings towards Dre, but that's another thing. But that's a small thing. That it was just maybe it was just a jealousy part because he was doing better from his thing over here, and we doing things over here that our things is told from a different standpoint and just a different aura, different energies, different content, different perspectives. And so it's going to bring up the different audiences, and different audiences going to make them pick their shoes. So I can't blame him for that. So we talked about that already. So it was none of that. It was really an ecosystem of issues that was going on that made me say maybe it's just best for me to be the one holding back the team. That I gotta let them go, so they can be able to do this without me. And therefore, hence why I had Eric sit in my chair and gave him my chair. So if it wasn't for Eric, this whole commission thing probably would have been dead. So think that. Don't just thank me, but thank Eric as well. Because if it wasn't for that, this shit would have been dead. Period. Warren Dre still would have been cool, but it wouldn't have been like this. It would have been doing this shit every week on a Wednesday from one little idea that we created. Who would have thought? So that's just that. To address that issue, rumors, whatever shit that you may thought about, there it was, live and in color. So hard feelings.
Please don't kill the messenger.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Go to break. I got him.
Go to break. We already done with that. But as far as my shout out is concerned, shout out to the whole pod mob. We live tonight, 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and soon to be back up on the IWN. The Independent Wrestling Network app. Please download that. It's free. Check out us. Every content creator that's out there, wrestling, content promotions, everything that's on that joint. You can't miss that. Buy some merch. You really know how to find those. Listen to us everywhere. Our audio is everywhere. Get us a number one on the top 100 wrestling charts of the week of the month. And shout out to Austin because he's just whipping our asses, man. They ain't no denying that. But truly, Warren is that number one because someone has been here since day one. But he's really been maintaining that number two spot going back and forth. But either way, Warren, you still ain't shit for that. And I want to tingle that motherfucker, tell you son of a bitch. And more news coming soon as far as the future of the watch parties is concerned. And a couple of other announcements as well. So we're gonna do that. That's that. So catch us later tonight. Hashtag pod mob. Hashtag mob of all. Mob of all. Above all. Ha, tongue twisters.
You sure? You seeing over there trying to say some tongue twisters over there?
Shut the fuck up.
Peter Piper picked the pick.
Shut the fuck up, Warren.
But guys, this has been another great one, and BlackHart, you know how this is between you and me. Somehow I feel like me and you like Kobe and Shaq. We just vibe so fucking well somehow.
And you're Kobe.
Hey, I'm the bam.
Let's just say you're John Stockton and I'm Karl Malone.
Okay. You don't know how many times I've been referenced on John Stockton, so okay. Yes, we'll go with that.
We're gonna have no other choice, man. We're gonna have to take it. You're gonna have to take it. If you be as a Kobe, dream the fuck on.
Hey man.
And I
could shoot, boy.
Hate the Lakers.
No,
So
maybe not. Got a bad knee. But hey, I could still go. You don't know about my old highlights, man. You don't know.
okay.
The B-ball.
Okay, sir.
Wham!
Oh, look at you, Kung Fu. What is it? Kung Fu fighting style ninja?
I tell you what, you go home and tell Ernestine you want to explore.
Right.
What it do, baby?
Terrible.
But man, you know I love you. Thank you for doing this. And like you said, man, I'm very proud of you. Keep going. You're doing well. And just all we can do, man, is just keep growing. And
Appreciate you, man.
shout out to Good Pods.
Follow us everywhere. Hashtag Pod Mob. Hashtag.
All I gotta say is buzzing with Marlowe.
Mob.
Be telling my boy Blackheart, shush, please. Thank you. Number 3. You know I love you. But guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, most importantly, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to stay in contact with all our platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, all those. We are there. Follow us. We will follow you back. Send us a message. We will message you back. Also, guys, check out our merch. Go on the links below. Our link tree. All of them. Bonfire. That's how we're growing, man. Shout out to everybody that's bought a Buzzing with Marlowe tank top, hoodie, t-shirt, hats. Hats have been going off the shelves nonstop. Hey, I'll say that's the most craziest thing. Most selling thing that I have on merch right now is hats. And those are going flat off the freaking shelf sometimes. And it's insane because I'm like, I got shirts too, you know. I guess hats are just an easier thing. It's an everyday wear. But guys, we thank y'all. We love y'all. Watch what you want to watch. Enjoy your wrestling. Stay tuned for SmackDown. Give WWE a little pop tonight. Stay tuned for a Rampage coming on as well. Shout out to my boys on MLW. They are killing it on Tuesdays right now. Alex Kane, boy, your promos. Damn. All I can say. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of that cat. I'm proud of him.
Wait, hold on. Update. You're number 12 right now.
Oh, damn.
On the top 100 of the wrestling category this week.
Oh, damn. Really?
And we're at number 7.
Oh, man. All right.
We overtook Warren.
Oh,
yes. Successfully.
Austin got me out of there.
Listen, Austin is beating the crap out of everybody. Ain't no one taking that spot.
Shout out to Austin Boyer, man. He's killing it on the podcast world, especially on Good Pods.
No, he has just a bunch of fucking followers, but them followers, which I'll tell you later.
Don't make me mute you. You stop it. Stop it right now.
No.
He said, look, it's Hong Kong Fooey. Oh my gosh, here we go. Now I gotta started this up. Brown said that when he first met me. He said, you're either JJ Redick or you're stalking. Like I gave him those vibes first thing, or Drew Brees. I got all these labeled on me.
Stalking.
I wouldn't deny it. People.
John Marlowe.
Lord have mercy. But guys, we thank y'all. We love y'all. And we hope everyone has a great weekend. We out.
John Marlowe. Hey, John Marlowe.
Oh my
John
God.
Marlowe. John Marlowe.
No.
John Marlowe.
You stop it.
John Marlowe.
You cut
John
that
Marlowe.
junk out right now.
Oh!